Good afternoon, everybody. CryptoStrang here. Today, just going to go over the latest news, what's happened the last week. Obviously, been quite a big week in the crypto space. A lot of news actually reached the mainstream media. We done a video last week. We talked about the upcoming iOHK Cardano Summit and the excitement was going to have the big partnerships. We had the big announcements, and it's got the headline here: iOHK has big plans for Cardano, including Dish Chainlink partnerships. Now, Dish is basically a US-based TV and wireless service provider. And it's a Fortune 250 company, and Dish is looking to integrate the Cardano blockchain to reinvent its telecom business. And basically, Cardano will help Dish provide 8 million digital identities to its customers. So that's what we've talked about Cardano. It's not just about the cryptocurrency, it's about the whole blockchain and the whole ecosystem. It also states there Dish will also leverage the partnership to develop a blockchain-based loyalty program for its customers, similar to those deployed by airlines. You get like reward points, which is good. The other news, iOHK has announced it's begun a strategic collaboration with Chainlink Labs to build smart contracts for Cardano DeFi applications and provide real-time market data for developers building on the Cardano chain. Access to the databases will be supplied by Chainlink's decentralized Oracle networks that offer tamper-proof, high-quality data to blockchains. In other news, there's a lot come out, obviously, and Charles done a wonderful speech, an opening speech, all the keynotes. Also, Australian luxury spirits company Straight Brands has contracted with iOHK to build its alcohol supply chain on the Cardano blockchain. So we're seeing a lot of developments, not just about about ADA. This is about the whole Cardano blockchain. Okay. Also, Hoshkin revealed that Cardano's decentralized application store Plutus, which will curate licensed dApps for developers. Also, Holston spoke about the immense opportunity for crypto in Africa. He's obviously mentioned this many times, and he also stated on that video his AMA just for the summit, basically, as he said, he's having 2 weeks off after the summit, then he's going around the whole of Africa. Do you remember, I actually played that video. He's going all over Africa, basically from the south of Africa to the north, end up in Egypt. And it states there, according to him, the continent will develop decentralized systems and institutions in the next 5 to 10 years that are likely to be superior to those in the US and other parts of the world. To get on the action in Africa, iOHK has created a new Africa-based fund that is investing $6 million to finance innovative blockchain projects, which is really good to see. See, constantly developing. That's what I've always said about Cardano. It's not just roadmap, it's the constant development. Another bit, we've spoke briefly before about Cardano stablecoins, and a new stablecoin is arriving on the Cardano blockchain to provide a tool for DeFi. So Cardano's payment gateway provider, Coty, obviously mentioned Coty many times, I think it's a wonderful project, will be the official issuer of DJED, a new DeFi-focused stable coin for the Cardano network. Basically, the Coty CEO, also with Charles Hoshkin, was announced at the Cardano Summit. The new stablecoin will be based on the algorithmic design using smart contracts to ensure price stability and provide an instrument for DeFi transactions. This is really good news to see a stablecoin built on Cardano. How good is that? Really good to see. So I think the whole summit just shows where Cardano's going. Well, it's got such a massive, massive future. We spoke about, I know, many, many times. The roadmap, their vision, their plans over the next year, 2 years, 5, 10 years is absolutely huge. And that's why Cardano, I've always stated, really is for longevity and designed for decades. Other big news this week, is that obviously the China's banned crypto again. We hear it every year, don't we? And it always affects the market. Say Cardano, for instance, on day one of the summit went up like 12%. But then, the next couple of days it dropped again because of this news. The whole market had a bit of a dump, but they seem to really clamping down with this latest news. Huobi, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges, said it's ceased new account openings for mainland China users. It basically comes after the People's Bank of China declared all virtual currency-related activities illegal and took aim at overseas exchanges providing services to users from the mainland. Okay, also goes to basically scroll through, it's got Binance, one of the world's largest obviously exchanges as well, said that account registration using Chinese mobile phone numbers are now blocked. The Binance app is also no longer available for download in China. Now, you sort of need to read more into this China. We've obviously had projects on the channel, Loot Ring, based in China, other projects based in China, and you think, is it as bad as this is, this big clampdown, Surely no one would operate at all in China, would they, with their laws, if this was complete and utter ban? But who knows? I know a lot of the Chinese sort of exchanges obviously rely on, a lot of people. And obviously if China did open up to cryptocurrency, imagine how big the market will get them. But they've always been anti-crypto, but pro-blockchain. But then I received this email, literally yesterday, BIKI. In response to regulatory policy requirements, BIKI platform has ceased new registration KYC for mainland China from September 26, 2021. As for existing users, our platform shall ensure the safety of their assets while providing adequate time for users to make exit clearance upon the official cessation of operation on 30th November 2021. Please withdraw your assets before suspension. All assets are 100% safe. Okay, and that's a real shame. Okay, because I look like BI. I've done this video, talked about BIKI, spoke about their token, the massive burn they were doing. It's a relatively new exchange. I liked it. I've got the rare, unique token on there, but unfortunately, they're closing. So I've had to withdraw all the tokens on there, convert them. Basically, I found a cheaper way, just convert them to USDT and withdraw it. It's entirely up to you. But if you've got on BIKI, unfortunately, they're closing down. It's a real shame. So I thought it was a real nice, solid exchange. Looked really good. Many parts to it. We covered it on the video. A bit of staking parts of it. We talked about liquidity mining, the loan, the ETF. You could do leverage if you want to do that. You also deposit with fiat. So it was a really nice exchange. Never had any issues with it. It's just a real shame. Obviously, what the Chinese government's doing. They've reacted to that and they're closing down. So it's a real shame. Other news we talk about is Visa. Really getting proactive with crypto, etc. Now, spoke recently. I actually spent 150,000 on a crypto punk, which is an NFT that is just blows your mind. Those crypto punks people pay such crazy prices for, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it states here, Visa has also announced its plans to build an interoperability hub for cross-chain payments. The protocol, called Universal Payment Channels, will allow for the seamless transfer and exchange of digital assets across various blockchains and payment channels. This is absolutely huge. Huge. This is Visa. Really, is to launch a universal crypto payments hub. It's absolutely incredible. I find this really fascinating. This is like the ultimate mainstream adoption when Visa is getting so proactive in blockchain and cryptocurrency. It really has been ahead of the game. It's also got this little segment as well. In addition to Visa's research paper, the company also deployed its first ever smart contracts for the UPC on Ethereum Robinson testnet late last week. It's absolutely incredible. It states there, over the last few months, Visa has shown considerable interest in incorporating crypto services into its product. Back in March, Visa started allowing users to settle USDC payments directly on the Ethereum blockchain, making payments more efficient. And it states there about the fact they spent 150,000 on that crypto punk. It's absolutely crazy. So it's great to see Visa. What big company do you want involved with crypto than Visa? I'm sure MasterCard will follow, otherwise they'll get left behind. Okay. Now, I haven't done this for a while. Coinmarketcap, I'll go on it every week personally, but I haven't done a video on it. The top crypto gainers and losers in the last 7 days. You can see here you get a lot of meme coins, huge growth that one there. Forever FOMO, 284,000%. You get others, massive percent increase. But one here got the interest was BNP Pay. I've seen a couple of posts on Reddit about this. I really looked into it. But over the last 7 days, it's gone up 1,558%. So I was looked into it a bit more. And when you go on here, it's now ranked 319. It's got a market cap of 128 million. Okay, 61% of the suppliers out there. So basically you've got 6.1 billion out of the max supply of 10 billion. Okay, so I looked into that. I thought, wow, you can see today it's dropped 45%. It's half the price it was 24 hours ago, because obviously it's had a massive pump. To go up over 1,500% in a week is just crazy. So you're now going to get a bit of a dump. So it's certainly one to keep on the radar. I'm going to see where this price goes over the next week. You can see literally in the last 24 hours, say it's nearly been double the price, but also nearly half the price. We've had a low of basically 1.5 cents, but a high over 4 cents. So it's very volatile at the moment. Crazy growth. But when you go on their website, bnppay.io, it's got everything apart. It's not just a very basic site. It's got all the information, the future merchant crypto payments, pay expenses, earn BPay rewards with your crypto tokens. Okay, amount of holders, 33,000. You can see, what do we do? BNB Pay wallet incorporates EIP to allow customers to spend crypto at e-commerce stores, a local cafe or restaurant, all for only pennies in fees. Decentralized payment, fixed transfer fees. BNP Pay ecosystem, the wallet, the e-commerce, the point of sales terminal, the reward system. The wallet itself, you can see there, staking tokens, earn passive income by staking your tokens to earn fixed interest or earning fine rewards on BPay. Okay, when you scroll through it, it looks really interesting, to be honest. They talk about all the different projects. They're actually, all the e-commerce, they're getting on board, ready for a new project. But you can also see here the circulating supply, say 10 billion, 60% launch supply, 15% burn, 10% in payment rewards, 5% in marketing. Okay, so pancake trading swaps, you can see all the auto farming, also the roadmap. You can see there, it's got a lot of plans, the BNP Pay point of stake terminal rollout, wallet earning with staking rewards, partnership announcements, exchange listings, all to come. So I think this really has a lot of potential. Okay, got there all the information. What is it? What is BPay? About the token burn, which BSC tokens are supported. Connect with us. Got all their social media there. I'll be following them on Twitter. It's just something I noticed when I was doing the top gainers and losers. Okay, so it's certainly one to keep on your radar. I think at the moment it's so volatile. Who knows where the price will go? But there's so many other ones here. Artex is another one, very low cap at the moment. Looks really good, but it's up 365%. I looked at that briefly. I won't be getting involved with that. I'm just going to keep on my radar. Many other projects here you wouldn't touch with a barge pole, let's be honest, because they're just meme tokens and you can make huge profit. You also make a huge loss. I'm not really into those at all. But you can see the losers as well. I like this part of Coinmarketcap. So this week's news has been huge, obviously, with the summit, the Chinese clampdown, showing back BIKI closing down. Visa, though, is the big news. The fact they're getting so into crypto now, I really can see it. And I think if Visa getting that big, why MasterCard will surely follow. Now, also, you think why American Express getting more into it? Because you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be the next Kodak or Blockbuster Video where you don't move with the times. So, time will tell. But I think it's, we get a lot of negativity, don't we, of crypto, but we also get a lot of positivity. So, stay focused, enjoy your day. Anyone want to help, email me, info@cryptostrang.com. Help any way I can, all social media links below. Hopefully by the time I do the next video, I'll get rid of this dreadful cold and sore throat I've got. It's just been an awful few days, but never mind. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Cheers now. Bye.